guys, Valkorum and welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting a new series, Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dreams Dry Twice. I've been a fan of the Leisure Suit Larry games for as long as I can remember. So without any further ado, let's get stuck in and find out what trouble Larry Laffer's about to get in this time. The only thing I've done at the moment is turn down the music, just so we can focus and concentrate on the game.
Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Alright. In good old-fashioned narrative, you always got to say who I am.
Tell them who I am.
Ah, El Lari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine. Before you became El Lari, you were Lari Laffer.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. But it's true, of course, ladies.
Alright, something about alpacas, I know what happens, so what now? We'll try that. We'll go there. It's been a while since I played the one before this, so.
Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her, and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
You followed her here to her villa. Then, you blew up the villa.
Stop user interface.
Not completely. The basement's still there.
Good thing, since that's where you're living right now.
Of course we are.
Anyway, the moment came
Should have seen that
when
coming.
you saved her life, and she, for the first time, felt something approaching affection for you. But then, she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, puck?
I greased the high strike on the pier and you lost wages with some lube, and put the puck into orbit when I hit it.
And then, all that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact moment?
Exactly.
Nobody understood that. Okay, let's just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind swept her away.
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Poor Faith. All I have left of her are memories.
And her basement. Tell them where we are. Yeah, let's talk about alpacas.
Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on Earth. Wonderful Cancom. Nowhere is the sun warmer and the bananas more curved. Long did Cancom suffer under the gringos' yoke. But you, El Lari, you set us free. You blew up the gringos' villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
Alright. Okay. Let's see what we got.
So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
We should be okay. Oh, well, no, we're doing the first look, so let's do it. Just in case people haven't watched or played the previous one. So turn that one. So how do we get here?
That, El Lari, is a long story.
As
Yeah.
long as you don't rush through the last bit.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s
That's right.
to our time.
Oh, That's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Elefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No.
No, yeah, I remember that was
At
terrible.
any rate, Elari, you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century.
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places.
As we always do.
Larry has fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss of the technology company Prune. She told him to get 90 points on the timber.
That's
Depot.
right.
Only then would she go out with him.
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio. As always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed the product presentation.
That's right,
And
yeah.
Prune was brought to the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Oh, that's right. It was in the...
Finally,
Wasn't it in a
Faith
coffin or
revealed the
something?
Plan. And that BJ was just a puppet. Then you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Alright. Yeah, we'll ask what happened to BJ.
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh,
Alright. That should do it, I think.
I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yeah, let's get started.
Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on Cancun. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Okay. I've had a prenup. But we've got nothing, so let's not worry about a prenup. Let's just go with I've been practicing to say I do all day.
Of course not. I've been practicing saying I do all day.
Good. That's what I expect from my son-in-law.
Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy. And your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you.
Oh, broken string.
Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Alrighty.
Hi.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago. Remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
If you click on the screen, you can move around. If you click on another character, you can talk to that person. That's right. So move.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Good. Just take any things ready for the wedding. Use the middle mouse button or spacebar to view all the objects, characters, and exits you can interact with. You should now go up to the cliff. To do so, left click on the villa. Okay. Okay, so that's a new function. So holding the middle mouse button. Alright, let's head up to the villa.
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it.
That's a good enough reason for you?
Let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red button again.
Yeah, right.
Just a ladder leading down to my room again.
Okay, so nothing to interact with in here. There's a ladder there. There's nothing else to interact with. That's new by pushing the middle mouse button. You can also leave places quickly by double clicking on an exit with the left mouse button. Then you won't have to move to the exit first, but we're taken directly to the selected location. Okay, try it quickly. So you just go, okay, cool. So they've added some new interaction.
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
Examine them by clicking with the right mouse. For example, you can right click on the pile of underwear in the cage to learn more about it. Alright.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them.
Of course you did.
Can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Alright, you should light a candle for Faith. You'll need a fresh candle for that. There has to be one somewhere in this room. Remember that you can use the middle mouse or space button to display all the objects you can interact with. Okay. Alright, so there's a candle there.
A plain white candle.
Alright.
I'm taking these. In my
Okay. It'll appear in your inventory. You can open the inventory quickly by using the mouse wheel or the pip phone menu in the lower right corner. Okay. So I can go to there and click inventory. Cool. Or I can scroll the wheel. Okay. Cool. We'll put that back for now, because we have to light it somewhere. Where are we going to put it for? Up there, maybe? So there's nowhere else we can actually interact with this. Here, no. Okay. Maybe we need to go back up. We need something to light it with, I suppose, don't we? How do I get out? I can't climb up the ladder. Nothing else to interact with.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Okay. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to do step by step.
Fire. Man's best friend.
Okay.
And harmless in the right hands.
Alright, so there's not anything. Yep, okay. So let's do that.
burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Alright. Maybe I should have put it somewhere and then lit it, but anyway. Well then, we'll put it somewhere now. We can apply an item to objects by selecting it in inventory and then left-clicking on an object in the room. Now try placing the burning candle on top of the altar for faith. So that's the altar for faith. So let's grab the item and put it there.
Oh, Faith.
Okay.
I wish you were here.
It's a good little tutorial to get you used to the
Wait,
What?
I still
Controls
have to
again.
check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay, fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Oh no. Maybe just one, but it's an Excel. Pie. Enough for everyone.
Enough for everyone.
I've almost had enough myself.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink a good whiskey. Go and enjoy a hot night. Go and get some fresh air. Obviously not whiskey, even though that would be my answer. We're going to say go out and enjoy a hot night.
Go out and enjoy a hot night.
Your answers will make my processor overheat too. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey.
See?
Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a
Oh.
colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
Exactly my joke. I don't have a job. Oh, ha 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 ha. We'll go with I don't have a job.
I don't have a job.
Maybe it's better that way. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some kind of secret.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Is this cutscene or? Yeah. Of course, that's what it looks like.
Hello?
So, you're Nari.
Yes.
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the Prune that used to be. The Bill Jobs and Faith Prune. This is my Prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
she hinted that she'd cracked the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well,
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks.
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll I'll check up on that directly with the property manager, and I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
So that'll be important about the back entrance.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
So we'll no doubt I'll have to come in that point at some point.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
He's doing it. Dick pic.
Now,
Yeah, thanks for asking.
but you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
Some items you can't take with you, but you can take a picture of them. When you take a photo of an object, a photo icon will appear on the cursor. Try this with the underwear. Okay. Okay. And then I'm assuming...
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
You can look at your to-do app, help keep track of your tasks, open it by your iPhone in the menu.
And you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Alright. So, I'm assuming that's our tasks. Do it, yes. Alright, your task string, yep, catering, and wedding suite. Yeah, okay. Cool. How do we get that? I gotta click it again, okay. Alright, so that kind of seems like we're just sort of doing the tutorial. So now I think we've completed the tutorial. So that looks like we've got our wedding suit in here.
This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined.
Alright, so we need to find a key.
I'm never touching that again. Especially not from behind.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright.
Sure you'd still rather stand?
Lube. Every craftsman's tried and...
Yeah, alright, we'll take that with us.
I always say, lube. Don't leave home without it.
So we got like a siren. We got something up there. What's a wedding suit wardrobe?
On my wardrobe is a little sign that says it's a Prune Incorporated Standard Cage TM.
Okay.
I can't open it. The padlock is kind of in the way. Looks sturdy. On it.
Yeah, alright.
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it.
Alright. And what have we got? Ladder up. What's on the board?
This is where I document my progress in my sensitivity training. I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment.
Okay. Alright. So we've got some magazines, we got that.
Big and red like my...
Larry?
Just what I was going to say. Thanks, Pi.
Alright. So Instacrap. Okay, that's all locked. Can't do anything there. Inventory, so we picked up the lube, yep. Oh. Oops, that takes us back home. Okay, right. So, we need to find a key so we can get our suit for the wedding.
Nah, the CanCom News Network is showing nothing but crap today.
Okay.
That's my toilet, which explains why the toilet paper is hanging there.
Okay. Let's have a look at the
Oh, I'm not
magazines.
taking that.
Why not?
I said no.
You
I
are.
admire your willpower, Larry.
He's about to take it. Alright, so what we might do is we've sort of covered the tutorial. We might leave it there, and then we'll kick off from the next episode. I'll put a link in the description too where you can purchase the game, because it's still on a pre-purchase, but hopefully should be out by the time this video is out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. Take care, and I'll see you next time.